Barry Humphries is putting his alter ego to one side as he prepares to tour the new UK show, The Man Behind the Mask, and is with us now.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Barry. How are you?
Up in time.
Well, it's not as intimate as it used to be, is it?
How are you?
Well, I'm very well.
Did you notice you've got tissue still round your neck?
They put me in makeup, but I didn't need any makeup, luckily.
No.
I'm going to reimagine myself. It's a new word, isn't it, Dermot?
It is.
It's so good to see you.
It's lovely to see you.
Aww.
And to be on stage again next year, I can't believe it. I'm so happy.
Going back to the West End, how exciting is that?
It'll end up in the West End, as a lot of things do.
Yeah.
Or they used to. But I'm going all over England with my message of love and hope and redemption. Above all, laughter, which is what we need.
That's what we want. So it's called The Man Behind the Mask, Barry.
It is.
Who is the man behind the mask?
I am, you see. Now, I have invented some people who insist on being real, like Edna and Les and people like that. But I want to let the audience in on a lot of secrets. Mm-hmm. We will, of course, have Edna and Les on the show because we'll be Zooming quite a lot.
Are you zooming to Edna and to Les?
Oh, we're going to Zoom.
That's going to be brilliant.
Yeah.
But I'm going to all sorts of places, and I have a special message for people. Every show will have 2 tickets costing £1 each.
So how do you get those £1 tickets?
You have to buy a lot of tickets. and if you bought a certain amount, then we give you 2 tickets for £1. But unfortunately, they're not in the theatre.
No.
The seats are not in the theatre, but they're very comfortable.
So we can see that this is going to be a lot of laughter, isn't it, for your fans?
I think this is my recovery from a period of horror, and yours, folks.
Yeah.
Possums.
Dare call them possums. Barry, have you ever done anything like this before? Have you ever done a tour?
I did this in Australia. Now, normally I do a show in Australia and I try it out in England because this is the perfect country for a provincial tryout. Before a gala opening in Sydney. But I'm doing it the other way around.
Yeah.
I tried this show out in Australia, and now it is ready for my pommy possum.
Yeah. And what's the origins of it? Did you did you keep diaries down the years, or? Like
well, I've got a very good memory, Dermot.
Yeah.
A very good memory. And incidentally, I want to congratulate you, by the way, seriously, on your courage. Last year, when he came out and told us about his sexuality. And because I think a lot of people respected you for that.
Thank you. I'll pass
they did.
that on to the gentleman who's here from Monday to Thursday.
It's what?
Don't worry, your memory is crystal clear.
Sorry.
Not at all. Thank you for your kind comments.
No, your bravery was amazing.
Can I just ask you, Barry, you know when you do
And
this
by
show...
the way, we're all in show business.
Yes,
No,
we are.
I mean, you know.
We are.
Right?
When you do this show, do you get nervous because it's the real you, Barry?
Yes, I suffer from stage fright.
Do you?
Yes, I do. Sometimes I'm standing there, about to go on stage, and I really do worry about it. I just have to step into the spotlight, and I hear the first little titter. Perhaps it's the last little titter. And then I relax, and I can be what I want to be. You know, a really caring person. That's a hard thing to pretend to be. Because I don't
Are we
much
going to
care.
see, like, Sir Les, and we're going to see Dame Edna?
Oh,
we're
of
going to see them on
course.
Zoom. But do you feel like, you know, when you're doing, like, Sir Les, do you feel like people are a little bit more sensitive nowadays?
Yes, people are very sensitive about what Les might say. Unfortunately, he is not very sensitive about what they think.
Yeah.
He treads on a few corns, I'm afraid.
There he is.
There he is.
There he is. Look at him.
Healthy and splendid.
I dissociate myself from that man because I like to present refinement.
Yeah.
And I do, don't I, honestly,
You
Alison?
do. Like, on another level.
I mean, really, on another level. It's funny to come to this building because it used to be consecrated to another network.
Yeah, it's complicated. Yeah.
And it's not the same. I arrived at reception in the old days when it belonged to that network beginning with B.
Mm-hmm.
You'd come into the reception, there was a uniformed concierge,
Yeah.
and you'd have to step over the recumbent forms of drunken TV producers. Not now.
No.
It's very different now.
It's very riff-raff, frankly.
Oh, my goodness. Now, in your spare time, we've heard that you actually do a lot of painting. Tell us about that.
A lot of what?
Painting.
Oh, I am a good painter. I've got a day job. And I'm a very good artist,
Oh, right.
actually.
What do you like to paint?
Landscapes.
Oh, me too. I
Oh,
do
yeah.
that.
Do you?
Yeah. I like to do landscapes, but a little bit of the sea as well.
The sea's good because
Yeah,
it fills
easy.
in the space.
And
You
I
don't
always
have to-
put a sunset.
You don't have
always
to put
sunset.
trees there.
No, I do the trees at the side.
Look, I would make a suggestion to you. I could make a couple. But this suggestion
Yes, go on.
is that you and I go out on a painting expedition.
I would
Oh,
love to
that'd be
do
nice.
that. I'd
And
love
we
to
could
do
sell
that.
the rights, the television rights to it.
I would
Or
love
else
to
we
do
could
that.
be private.
Fantastic.
But you know what? When you're painting, you're in the moment, aren't you? That is the time you're in the moment.
The way we have to live, Alison and Dermot, well, you've discovered your path.
Yeah, I've chosen mine. I'm very
You
comfortable.
told us all about it. But I mean, the fact is that only when you're sitting there with a blank canvas, paints, on a nice day, looking at a beautiful view,
Yeah.
you live in the moment
So
as we're
true.
meant to. And it's hard to do it.
Yeah,
But in painting, it's a form of meditation for me.
me too.
And apart from anything else, when you've painted it, don't you think you're good?
Well, not all the time.
Listen, it helps
Sometimes.
my... I have, and I've never said this in public, I have very low self-esteem.
Really?
Yes. And my artwork
Yeah.
boosts it. Another thing that boosts it is massive applause and laughter. And I'm going to get this all over England.
Yeah. Which will be happening soon.
Where am I going?
The Barry Show, The Man Behind the Mask. Tickets are available now.
And two tickets,
2 tickets for £1.
quid.
If by 10.
You spend lots of pounds. Something like that, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
Barry,
you
it's been
for...
a pleasure seeing you.
Thank you,
Oh,
Barry.
Alison,
Thank you for liberating me again.
it's lovely to...
It's still to come, Alex.